Today's job alert is focused on the need for office workers as the country continues to emerge from the pandemic. I went ahead and I checked in with the staffing company Spherion to see what opportunities they have available. There are a lot of them. One of their clients, a 2020 Fortune 500 company, needs an office manager / HR assistant. The pay is $20 to $25 an hour. The job is classified as temporary to permanent. A year of office management experience is needed. And as always, if you need a job or if you're an employer who needs workers, I keep hearing from you every day. Click on Job Alert at CBS17.com. It's on our news app, too. I'll link you up to Spherion so you can see those jobs, and they have a bunch more office jobs, too. You can also search through thousands of openings across central North Carolina.
Beginning today, you can ditch the mask when you head out to watch the Durham Bulls. But the minor league team is urging people who are not fully vaccinated from the coronavirus to continue to wear a mask when they are not eating or drinking. The DBAP will also open to full capacity today. There will be socially distanced seating in certain sections for today, tomorrow, and Thursday games. The Fayetteville Woodpeckers are lifting all attendance restrictions at Segra Stadium today. They don't require a mask for people who are vaccinated, but masks are still recommended. The Woodpeckers take on the Kannapolis Cannon Ballers at 6:30 p.m.
And tonight, the Carolina Hurricanes have a chance to even the score with Tampa Bay. Right now, the Lightning leads this series at the Stanley Cup playoffs 1-0. The game begins at 7:30 at PNC. Meteorologist Bill Ray giving us a look at what we should expect for not only the week to come, but what we should be expecting when we walk out the door.
Yeah, which are temperatures in the 50s right now. It's kind of cool. 52 degrees in Wake Forest. Zebulon 55, Clayton 53. Getting ready for some Durham Bulls baseball. It's 54 this morning, but it'll warm up to the low 80s this afternoon. 55 in Cary, 52 in Apex, 59 in Fuquay-Varina. So we've got some 50s. Feels good. Very low humidity. It's going to be very comfortable again today. 46 in Roxborough, the coolest reading. Looking down at Sanford, 49, but 55 Fayetteville, 54 Rocky Mount, 54 in Wilson. A little blob of low clouds up by Rocky Mount. Could see a little bit of patchy fog there and a few clouds out in the Triad, but we've got mostly clear skies right through the central part of central North Carolina, so we should see a decent amount of sun today. I'll go with mostly sunny to start to partly cloudy as we get later this morning. Temperatures will climb from the mid-50s and through the 60s, and then we're going to see about 76 degrees at noontime. Guess what? Our high yesterday was just in the mid-70s, so you know it's going to be a warmer day today. We're going to get into the lower 80s. Winds, not much of a factor out of the southeast at 5. Partly sunny skies this afternoon and no chance of rain. It'll be a real nice day again to be outside. 85 Fayetteville for a high, 83 Dunn, 83 in Lillington, 82 Sanford, 83 in Pinehurst. There's your warmer south to southeast breezes at 5, and then a high of 82 in Rocky Mount, 83 in Wilson and Goldsboro, 80 degrees in Roanoke Rapids. And as we take a look toward the Virginia border counties, well, we've got about 80-ish, upper 70s, right around 80 in Henderson, 79, 80 South Hill, Virginia. Chapel Hill, Durham, much of the Triangle, Apex, Cary, Fuquay, all around 82 degrees today. Siler City, 80, and 80 degrees in Lewisburg. All right, so we were in the 60s Sunday, 70s yesterday, 80s today. Tomorrow we stay in the 80s. However, we start a little unsettled wet pattern starting tomorrow, and we'll time that out for you. But you know what, Laura Smith, with the drought around, we need some rain, but you're going to see it coming up starting tomorrow, and we'll detail it all in a few minutes.
All right, good deal, Bill Ray. Thanks for that. Hey, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. You can see we are seeing some reduced visibility there in Rocky Mount, down to less than a mile, so be extra careful if you're traveling in that area. Reduced also there in Roanoke Rapids, so just give yourself an extra minute or two. Not too bad. It's not everywhere, the low clouds, but you can see we are pretty much looking pretty good across the area. A lot of green. Traffic flows normal. One accident to report there in Raleigh, and I'll mention that again here coming up on the other side of the break. But for now in Fayetteville, if you're traveling in that area near Fort Bragg, no issues to report at this time. We do have a traffic alert to tell you about, though, starting today in Halifax County, and I'll have more on that coming up in just a little bit. Liz?
Laura, thank you. Starting today, people near Fayetteville Regional Airport will notice an increase in air traffic. That's because the United States Army's Special Operations Command Flight Company will temporarily use the airport. Right now, Pope Army Airfield is under construction. Runway repaving and other projects are expected to continue through early 2022. Well, your time right now, 4:40.
We're excited for things to be back to normal.
Movie nights are now possible outside of your home and back in a theater. why some theaters decided customers can't. It's not getting rid of its mask mandate just yet, rather.
Yeah, flip those switches off when you leave a room. Coming up, why your electric bill is going to go up starting today.
Hot. It's a hot, all-new Ellen.
I can do some of it.
With James Corden, plus Drew Brees and producer Andy. Hey, 10.
What?
Today at 3 on CBS 17. My Carolina, your favorite lifestyle show. Exploring all things local, highlighting popular foods, trends, and places. It's a show that will inspire you. So join us weekdays at 1 on CBS 17.
It's buyback time at Rapid Repair Experts. For a limited time, you get a new energy-efficient HVAC system for as low as $99 per month and up to $17.50 off your old system. Call 919-758-6246 to schedule your appointment.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to Allegra. And for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like Samsung's connected appliances that let you control your home from anywhere. Look for the full Lowe's List online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
CBS 17 News is helping you stay connected with breaking news, weather, traffic, and sports right in the palm of your hand. The CBS 17 News app. Download and install it today.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Call Rapid Repair Experts. Our trusted technicians are ready to service you 24 hours a day with quick and reliable attention to your air conditioning system. For a limited time, we'll take $50 off any cooling system repair. Call 919-758-6246.
And new from overnight, a car fire in Knightdale. Check it out. Started just before midnight here off Limewood Street. That's off Pool Road. You're looking at firefighters here trying to put out that fire. Took a good hour to do it. No word on how it started or if anybody's hurt as a result. Beginning today, the amount of money you pay on your Duke Energy bill is increasing.
Yeah, the utility company says the bump in rates will cover past investments made to provide cleaner energy and a more reliable grid. But you shouldn't see a big difference. The average rates for residential customers will go up about 0.7%. That averages to less than a $2 increase each month. A man is expected in Wayne County courtroom today to face a murder charge.
Goldsboro police arrested Willie Langston Friday, days after the body of a woman was found dismembered in the driveway of a home on Bright Street. Officers are not yet releasing the woman's name until a positive ID comes from the state medical examiner's office. Investigators say they arrested Langston, seen right here, after he showed up at the police department because his vehicle had been seized in Mount Olive. So, you know, these big movie chains like Regal, Cinemark, AMC all announce anyone who's vaccinated against coronavirus doesn't need to wear a mask when they come inside their theater.
But at least one local theater is keeping its own mask mandate in place to keep everyone safe. The Rialto Theater in Raleigh says anyone coming into their building needs to wear a mask regardless of vaccination. Policing masking for 2 groups, the owner says, is just too complicated.
People rebel at the idea of having to wear seatbelts. And if you require a COVID passport, you can only imagine the riot that would ensue.
Well, the Rialto is still blocking off every other row, refilling popcorn in new containers and asking people to check in for potential contact tracing. Seniors in Johnston County who did not participate in traditional graduation ceremonies will get their diplomas today. A drive-through ceremony takes place for most of the county high schools. Beginning today, a Raleigh restaurant is offering free meals to encourage people to get vaccinated.
Another interesting concept here. Empire Eats hosting a vaccine clinic at Square Burger in Moore Square on East Martin Street downtown. Anyone who gets the Moderna shot also gets a meal. The clinic runs from noon until 5 each day through Friday. By the way, registration isn't required. Today and Thursday, NC Central University going to once again be holding COVID-19 vaccine clinics. All the shots are available. You can either walk in or make an appointment if you like. That clinic is going to run from 10 in the morning until 3:45 in the afternoon.
Well, today is June 1st, and that means it is the start of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season.
This could be the 6th consecutive year with an above normal season. That's according to NOAA. They're predicting 13 to 20 named storms. 6 to 10 maybe becoming hurricanes, 3 to 5 developing into major hurricanes. Hurricane season runs through November. And today, the Salvation Army of Wake County wants to recruit volunteers to join the disaster team. The seminar going to take place at 11 o'clock this morning at Raleigh International Corps. That's right off Wake Forest Road. Well,
we're hoping that we have a quiet hurricane season, Bill Ray.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that forecast is wrong.
Me too.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That's the one forecast I just want to be wrong. Yeah, exactly. But today, you know what? It's going to be a great day to start off the month.
Yeah, it's June already.
Yes.
It's just amazing. It is June. Tropics are quiet, by the way.
Yes.
We're waiting on the next storm, which would be Bill. We're waiting on our namesake, but hopefully we'll wait a long time for that. I don't mind laying on that. All right, let's take a look and see what you can expect as we bust into June. It is June, and with it, temperatures are going back into the 80s. Our normal high is 84. We'll fall a couple degrees short of that in most places today, but we'll be in the 80s. So just the 80s are going to continue now for the next several days. Unsettled as we head toward the rest of the week. Storms likely Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So those are your 3 wet days. The weekend's looking pretty dry. 80s will continue over the weekend. Just an isolated storm possible Saturday. Right now, Sunday, nothing more than a stray shower storm, but most of the weekend should be dry with a mixture of clouds and a little bit of sun. Right now, speaking of clouds, partly cloudy skies, 57 degrees. Winds are gently out of the south at 3, and visibility is good at 10 miles at least here in the Triangle. There could be a little fog out by Rocky Mount and such with those low clouds trying to show up there, and a few partly cloudy skies back through Greensboro. So we'll go with the rays of sunshine today of a
6.
Yeah, right there. Partly cloudy, partly sunny skies. Maybe a little spell of mostly sunny mid-morning, but all in all, you'll get your sun and a few clouds mixed in. Will be pretty. 76 degrees at noon, 79 at 2 o'clock, 81 at 4, 80 at 6. Somewhere between 4 and 6, we'll hit our high of 82. And then we'll drop to 75 at 8 o'clock, right before that sun goes down at 8:26. Should be really a delightful day. High pressure close by, winds gently out of the south-southeast around 5 miles per hour, and, you know, partly sunny skies, no precipitation at all. Then tomorrow is a different story. We're going to be mostly cloudy tomorrow. Little trough will try to give some showers along the coast in the morning. I think our event with that trough moving inland will be a little more in the afternoon and evening. We'll see some scattered showers and maybe a couple thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then as we head into Thursday, we get a little more unstable, and you see that flow coming out of the southwest, just feeding in scattered showers and storms. They will be most likely on Thursday. We'll keep them going on Friday, and then we'll get, as I mentioned, somewhat drier air over the weekend. So 82 degrees. Oh, did I mention the Hurricanes are going to win Game 2? Did you know that? Yeah, they're playing tonight, 7:30 game time. So if you're going to tailgate, you'll probably go out probably around the heat of the day, but that's not too bad. 82 degrees late in the afternoon, so should be ideal tailgating weather. The humidity levels are going to be low. Should be good. Partly cloudy skies. Tonight, 59 to celebrate the victory, and then 80. It's positive thinking here. Tomorrow, 82 with scattered showers and storms and mostly cloudy skies, mainly in the afternoon and evening. Thursday, showers and storms look likely, 83 degrees. Then as we head into Friday, we're going to see more scattered showers and storms, 81 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. Over the weekend, Saturday, clouds, some sun, an isolated storm possible, 83. Sunday, nothing more than a stray shower storm. So in general, partly sunny or a mixture of clouds and sun, 84 degrees. Monday, a slight chance of a storm, 85. Then we'll warm up into the upper 80s as we head toward next week. Then we'll see the possibility of a hit or miss storm Wednesday and maybe a storm on Thursday as June will continue to motor on. I can't believe it's June 1st already, Laura Smith.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. And what, Father's Day's this month too, isn't that right?
It's the third Sunday in June.
All right, gonna have to make a note so I don't forget. All right, Lori, thanks for that. Let's get you out the door on this Tuesday morning, an early start. And here's a look at I-40 and Wade Avenue. If you are headed that way, you will not be slowing down. You'll be cruising at the speed limit. No problems to report there if you're headed that way. Now let's get you to the traffic map, and you can see here looking pretty good for the most part with one accident reported there in Raleigh. It is on Gale Street at Davie Street. Not seeing any major delays, though. I'll watch that one for you. I do want to mention we do have some bridge work happening in Roanoke Rapids here, starting at 9 this morning through 5 o'clock this afternoon. That's going to happen today and tomorrow. You will run into some delays trying to cross the Roanoke River there on NC 48, so that is right here in this area, and they're going to be alternating lanes in terms of like trying to get around that road work. So just take it slow and maybe allow some extra time if you are traveling in that area here today. No problems to report south of Raleigh and Fayetteville. We'll keep you posted if that changes. Liz?
Laura, thanks. Time right now, 4:52. Coming up next, the plan some lawmakers have that would get more people back to work with putting more money into their pockets.
It's buyback time at ARS Rescue Rooter. For a limited time, you get a new energy-efficient HVAC system for as low as $99 per month, and ARS will give you up to $1,750 for your old system. Call 919-865-7777 to schedule your appointment.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to Allegra. And for congestion relief, find Allegra D behind the pharmacy counter.
This is a Hamrick's Awesome Deal Alert.
Men's sportswear blowouts, $7.98 each. Cooling towels, 2 for $8. Men's chaps and Nautica sportswear, $16.98. The 50-foot pocket hose, $18. Select Alfred Dunner and Ruby Road spring coordinates, $15. Bear Traps rebound sandals, $29.98. And stainless steel tumblers, just $5. Hamrick's awesome deals and huge savings.
It's bow time. Yep, we're selling 2 chicken biscuits with a roundhouse Cajun kick for only $6. Cause we don't just bet big on biscuits, we double down. Get 2 Cajun filet biscuits for $6. It's bow time.
Attitude is built into every bad boy mower that comes off this line.
We don't just outmow the competition, we outlast them. Bad boys are built heavier than they have to be to last a lifetime. Combine our revolutionary off-road 3-link suspension system, all-steel construction, and legendary bad boy power, and now 0% for 60 months? Are you kidding me? We never stop working to give you more innovation, more performance, more fun.
Bad boy, mow with an attitude.
If your dry eye symptoms keep coming back, inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Looks like a great day for achy, burning eyes.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Ha! These drops probably won't touch me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra!
It can provide lasting relief.
Oh.
Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid treatment specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye, twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Talk to an eye doctor about twice-daily Xiidra.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
Call ARS Rescue Rooter. Our trusted technicians are ready to service you 24 hours a day with quick and reliable attention to your air conditioning system. For a limited time, we'll take $50 off any cooling system repair. Call 919-865-7777 to schedule your appointment.
Good morning, 4:55, and our coverage of local news that matters continues right now.
Here are some of today's top stories. Joseph.
Yeah, the state Senate is expected to vote today on the proposal that would pay people to get back to work. I'm Joseph Holloway live in Raleigh, and coming up in just a few minutes, the big question still surrounding this proposal ahead of today's vote.
Looking ahead, an 18-year-old woman due in court today accused of killing a 69-year-old man. Police found James Taylor badly hurt at the Mount Olivet Cemetery, and he died later at the hospital. 18-year-old Maria Pena Echeverria is now charged with murder.
Today, people will rally in 7 cities, including Raleigh and Fayetteville, to demand justice for Andrew Brown Jr. Pasquotank County deputies shot and killed Brown in April while they tried to serve warrants on him. The district attorney announced the shootings were justified. The FBI has launched a civil rights probe into the shooting.
Tonight, the Carolina Hurricanes have a chance to even up the series with Tampa Bay. Right now, the Lightning leads this round of the Stanley Cup playoffs 1-0. The game begins at 7:30 at PNC. Meteorologist Bill Ray giving us a view around the area.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that zilch. I want that out of there. We need a victory tonight, so we'll see. But the day is starting out very nice. Temperatures in the 50s. You might want a light jacket. Maybe a little patchy fog up by the Rocky Mount area, but visibility looks good there from our camera. So looking like a nice, peaceful start. It's going to be a great day today. However, there's going to be some precipitation coming in your forecast as early as tomorrow, and we'll detail it all coming up in the next half hour.
It's buyback time at ARS Rescue Rooter. For a limited time, you get a new energy-efficient HVAC system for as low as $99 per month, and ARS will give you up to $1,750 for your old system. Call 919-865-7777 to schedule your appointment.
Strawberries, blueberries, and the cherry on top. Fairlife, with 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and the creamy taste. Turn scrumptious into scrumptious. Fairlife, ultra-filtered milk.
The Bacon Double Stack is back in the biggie bag for just $5. Only at Wendy's.
Introducing the Lowe's List, a selection of our most innovative picks, like the exclusive Whirlpool 2-in-1 washer that lets you customize any load. Look for the full Lowe's List online or find the badge in our store. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Abbott's new Binax Now COVID-19 self-test. Reunite with confidence. Easy to use. Results in 15 minutes. Get yours today.
Here, have a Triscuit.
Bring on the zest with fire-roasted tomato and olive oil. Bring it with Triscuit.
Accident? Injured at work? You're probably wondering, how much does it cost to call Whitley Law Firm? Your first call, free. Your consultation, free. The cost to determine whether we can help you, free. At Whitley Law Firm, we don't get paid until we settle your case. If you've been in an accident that's no fault of your own, call Whitley Law Firm. It's free. For your free consultation, call Whitley Law Firm at 800-785-5000. Call us now and get the Whitley advantage.
Pain? Yeah. Here, Aspercreme with max strength lidocaine. Works fast and lasts. Keep it. You're gonna need it.
Kick pain in the Aspercreme. Call ARS Rescue Rooter today for a complimentary water heater analysis. For a limited time, you can even save up to $650 on a new water heater, including tankless. Call 919-865-7777 to schedule your appointment.
Covering local news that matters. This is CBS 17 News This Morning.
Good morning. Coming up on 5 a.m. Welcome to a new month. It is June 1st. I'm Liz Ortiz.
And I'm Bill Young. If you had a long holiday weekend, thank you for waking up early with us. Meteorologist Bill Ray joining us right now, taking us on a trip out to RDU. Are you going to say this is a UFO again, Bill?
No, I think this is a plane because I see it blinking, but I think what it's doing is circling out. Sometimes the flight path, you come around and then they come back in on that to land on the jetway coming that way because it's still it's not landing right at the second, but it's getting lower. I think it's going to make a loop and come in. All right, so it's not a UFO, I hope. 58 degrees right now. Skies are mostly clear over the airport. We've got some low clouds and a little bit of fog possibly up through Rocky Mount at 54, Roanoke Rapids at 50. It's 46 in Roxborough. It feels good outside. You grab a jacket, you're good to go. It's nice to be able to grab a jacket in June, you know? A few clouds to the northwest and to the northeast. Otherwise, just go with partly cloudy skies today. It should be a decent amount of sun at noontime, 76 degrees. That's where we were yesterday about for the high. So it is going to be warmer today. We're going to stay dry. We're going to get into the 80s with partly sunny skies this afternoon. How about a high of 82 in Raleigh, 82 in Durham, and 85 degrees in Fayetteville. So a very nice, comfortable way to kick off the month of June, Laura Smith.
Yeah, not bad. Hello to June, and hello to you. Thanks for joining us this morning. I had some time off, so I'm happy to be back. Right now, we are seeing one accident reported this time. It's in the Raleigh area, reported there at Gale Street and Davie Street. So if you're headed that way, just heads up. Maybe allow yourself an extra minute or two. You're seeing some of this yellowish orange, and it's showing the low visibility that Bill Ray just mentioned. So Rocky Mount, Nashville, Enfield, and you can see north along the 95 corridor towards the Virginia-North Carolina state borders. You can see the visibility is reduced, and we'll take a look at visibilities here in a little bit. But if you're south of Raleigh in the Fayetteville area, no problems to report visibility there, just fine. We'll keep an eye on traffic for you and have another update coming up. Bill.
Thanks, Laura. 501, paying people to get off unemployment. It's a story we followed for weeks.
Lawmakers will take up that issue again today in Raleigh. That's where we find CBS 17's Joseph Holloway live this morning. Joseph.
Yeah, Bill, Liz, senators are expected to vote on that proposal sometime today. And also Republican lawmakers are also set to make an announcement involving that bill. That's going to happen also in a few hours. But we did tell you about some lawmakers' idea to pay people up to $1,500 to go back to work. But the chances of this passing could depend on if federal stimulus money would be allowed to cover that payment. The authors of the proposal say that the state would seek approval from the U.S. Department of Labor to use those funds. Now, this comes as we've heard from some business owners struggling to hire people because they believe that some people could make more on unemployment rather than at work. Coming up in the next half hour, we're going to explain how people could qualify specifically for that $1,500 payment. For now, we're live in Raleigh. Joseph Holloway, CBS 17 News.
Joseph, thank you. More than 40% of the country and nearly half of the adults in North Carolina are now fully vaccinated.
As we start to return to normal, a reminder, the pandemic isn't over. Vietnam's health ministry says it has detected a new variant that appears to be a hybrid of the India and UK mutations.
More infectious and divides more rapidly. I think all of the data point to the fact that it will be susceptible to the vaccines, which is very, very positive.
Health experts say the more people who get vaccinated across the world, the fewer variants there will be.
There is a vaccine clinic going on today in Wake Forest at the Friendship Chapel Baptist on Friendship Chapel Road. It runs from 3 until 7 this afternoon, and appointments are required. We've gone ahead and posted a link if you want to check it out. Head over to CBS17.com. This Memorial Day, as we've been saying, a step back to normalcy.
Yeah, it was the busiest holiday travel weekend since the pandemic began. More than 37 million people traveled to see family and friends, up 60% from this time last year. The TSA says it screened more than 7 million passengers since Thursday. The travel rush comes as new COVID cases declined to under 13,000 nationwide. That is the lowest amount in more than a year. Well, starting today, the Las Vegas Strip will fully reopen to all vaccinated diners, dancers, and shoppers. Most Las Vegas casinos have already returned to 100% occupancy and no social distancing under oversight of the Nevada Gaming Control Board.
Got a consumer alert as you get ready to take off for vacation. There are staffing issues at hotels nationwide. Some people blame the fear of COVID, others blame the added unemployment. But for the time being, no matter what the cause, hotel operators are just asking guests to please be patient as they try to hire more people. It may take a little bit longer for you to check in. Today's job alert is focused on the need for office workers as the country continues to emerge from the pandemic. There is a client for Spherion Staffing. It's a 2020 Fortune 500 company which needs a temporary to permanent accounts payable clerk. The pay is $20 to $22 an hour. QuickBooks experience is needed, 2 years accounts payable experience, as well as 2 years administrative experience and customer service experience, all needed. So have basically a very diverse career background. So if you do happen to be looking for a job, if you're an employer who wants workers, click Job Alert at CBS17.com or on our news app. I'm going to link you up to Spherion so you can check out that job. They have a lot of other office job openings, and you can also search through more than 3,400 other openings all across central North Carolina.